Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to renovation vlog number 6. So I'm coming at you from what will be our new kitchen. It is getting there slowly but surely. As you can see, a few bits are sort of in place, so I'm going to be able to give you a little bit of a sneak peek into the kitchen as it starts to progress to getting nearly finished. We do need to finish the worktops in here, and there's also going to be just like a small bit of painting that we're going to finish once everything is in, and also the flooring in here. We may possibly slightly put a few bits in the kitchen on hold as we do need to get started on the lounge, as that is the last room basically to finish. Pretty much 90% I'd say of the upstairs is done. There's probably just like a few little tweaks here and there that we need to do in regards to painting, bits like that. And then it literally is going to be getting the electrician to come back, which we are just about to book in for them to come back and finish off and do the second fix. So that will obviously mean actually putting on all the sockets, bits like that, wiring things up for us. So yeah, we are getting there. As I say, we are thinking about ordering like carpets and sofas, which is when I feel like we obviously feel like we're kind of coming to an end, because that's sort of the last kind of thing you want to be done. Other than obviously then there'll be lots of furniture we need to start ordering. Like I'm starting to also think about what bed we want in the master bedroom, a dining table for in here, loads of decisions to be made. But yeah, carpet is next, and I think we might get the sofa ordered just because obviously they can take quite a few weeks. I think we are deciding on one which we quite like from DFS. We originally wanted ones from Next, but the size of the room and the way we want it, we just can't really find the perfect sofa that's going to fit. Although I am really in love with this one, which we do think we are going to choose from DFS. So I will of course give you all the details on that once we do confirm it. But yeah, that could take at least like 5 to 6 weeks, which is going to be heading near to Christmas. And I mean, the goal would be amazing to sort of be in here by Christmas. I mean, even if, yeah, we could sort of just make it feel a bit more homely and potentially kind of like half live in here. Obviously there might still be a few jobs here and there that need to be done, and we might have not fully like moved all our bits in, but yeah, even to just have like the sofas in and maybe be able to like cook a meal here or just something like that, it would be really nice. So I feel like hopefully we're kind of edging towards that now as we do go into November. Obviously there are only 2 months left of the year, and although there kind of is like these last 2 rooms left to do, it does still feel like there's quite a big to-do list left. So yeah, I'm trying to stay optimistic but also realistic, so we'll see. But let me just give you a few updates for now. I don't know whether in this vlog I will be able to give you a sort of more finished overview of the kitchen. It really just depends how quickly I want to get this video out, which I kind of do, because I just feel like these videos have been few and far between, which I haven't wanted to be the case, but as I've mentioned many times, it just has been. So let me give you the updates which I can, which there are still quite a few, so let's share. Okay, so this is what we have done in the kitchen at the moment. There has been a tiny little switch up over here, so unfortunately we can't actually have the washing machine covered with an internal door anymore, which we originally had planned to. Just with how tight this space is, it wasn't going to work, and we already had a washing machine anyway, which wasn't an integrated one, so the logistics of it just weren't working out. And just for the sake of something that was going to become really just awkward, we said it's fine, just leave it and we can go without that covered. We are still going to have a door on the dishwasher, so that will still be integrated and hidden away. It just will be the washing machine that is out for now, which doesn't look awful. I mean, the fridge is going to be out as well, and they match, so that's something. But yeah, a lot of the doors have been now put on. No handles yet, of course, and one of the worktops has been put in place. It is currently sort of covered up, but the sink is in there. The sink is just from Wix, and then our lovely worktops from Ren, which I won't fully uncover yet because one, it's got the protective film on, and 2, I feel like that could be something we can save to actually fully reveal to you once the whole kitchen is done. But yeah, one little set of worktops in. Oh, let me just lift this up and give you a tiny little sneak peek. Looks nice, doesn't it? love it. And we will be having matching upstands as well. Let's turn this way, and you can see a lot of the kitchen units in as well. So most of them have been put in place. It's just, again, a few doors which need to be put on, and also the units. The fridge is staying there, and then we are going to have a dining table here, and we're going for like a herringbone flooring, which again will be something that will come right at the end. But yeah, I love the kitchen cabinets and the colour of the kitchen. So nice. And then again, this room, no updates, but hopefully within next vlog you will see updates in this room. And then we have just started to do a little coat of paint on the stairs, as we do want a runner, so we're just doing white on the other bits of the stairs. So the ceiling in the other room has finally been plastered, so now we can get on into here, paint the ceiling, and then get on into finishing this room. So after the ceiling has been painted, we can paint the walls, paint the skirting. The rooms up here are like all 90% complete, other than a few like bits like paneling, a few bits like filling in paint. And then it's going to be on to just decorative bits like filling the rooms with the bits we want, and of course like carpet. But yeah, I'm glad the final ceiling up here has been done. And yeah, we will be getting on to painting this at the weekend, so I will update you guys on that. But yeah, happy with the progress. And then this room has now also had the ceiling painted, and some of the walls have had a few coats. Some of them we're gonna not do too many coats, just because I'm going to be having this as a walk-in wardrobe sort of room, and the wardrobes are gonna go on either this wall, that wall, or both of them. So there's not going to be much point in really painting them because they are going to be covered. We've obviously, yeah, done a few coats, but this room now is looking a lot different to what it did before. It's looking finally like all the other rooms. So yeah, although it does just look like a white painted room, it basically is pretty much there until we put in carpets and furniture. So happy with that. This room is pretty much complete, which again, so happy with the paneling and the color of it. I think it's dried so nicely, and I think it's finished the room really. I really do feel like it's added such a nice feature, as well as the cornice. Obsessed with that. So yeah, I'm thinking of having a desk here, maybe like a plant in the corner, probably some prints on the back wall. Even all the painting on the walls has been done in here, so yeah, there's really not much else to do in here. So this is one room that is pretty much complete, and I love it. And then we have the master bedroom, which again, all the walls are pretty much painted, cornice has been painted, and the skirting. The only thing we want to add in here is paneling on the back wall, which hasn't been done yet, but will be. We also were just doing a few little markings out of a bed we really want from dusk, but this is how much room it leaves us to walk through. So not a lot, but I'm kind of set on it, so it might just have to be like a squeeze through, maybe jump over the bed to get to the other side kind of situation. But I mean, what else do we really need this bedroom to be for, other than chilling in a cozy bed and watching TV in bed, which I love to do. So yeah, we are thinking of like TV on the wall, then a wardrobe this side, that could be for Marcus's clothes, and maybe like a full length mirror this side. So again, that's kind of why this side doesn't really look like it's fully been painted, as that's why we're just gonna have like a built-in wardrobe, whereas that side and all the other walls has. So yeah, super happy with how it's looking. And of course, you guys saw in the last vlog the kind of bathroom updates, which again, when everything is finished, I can't wait to fully reveal this room to you once like the mirror's been wired up and the panels on. Other than that, this room is complete, but it would just be nice to fully show it to you when we do like a final house tour reveal. So yeah, that is everything for now. I will keep you guys updated on what we get up to in the kitchen, keep giving you guys kitchen updates, and Also, as we start to work on the lounge, I will of course vlog that for you also, and share with you our furniture buys and carpet buys that we decide on very, very soon. Yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the vlog for lots more updates. So we got some swatches from DFS just because we found a sofa which we really like. It's the Euphoria sofa. I will pop a picture on screen either from DFS, or I'll pop a picture up of the sofa styled in someone's house which I've found tagged on the DFS Instagram. But obviously we didn't want to just like jump in without seeing sort of like the swatches, because anytime we've gone into the store we've only ever seen it in the same colour. I feel like they just choose like one standard colour to always have it in, which is the silver. I kind of just got the swatch because I feel like a lot of people do sort of opt for this one in the house, and like kind of didn't look like a grey styled in people's houses, but seeing the swatch I definitely feel like it is too grey for me. I mean, I'm sure you're looking at these swatches knowing exactly straight away which one we have gone for, and yes, you would be right, it's the cream. We originally knew we probably were just going to opt for the cream. We thought we'd get a few different swatches just in case, but we have in fact decided on the cream. I did quite like the sand, so this is linen. Again, all of these obviously look so different when they're fully in a sofa in someone's house. So what I just did was I kept just searching on TikTok, looking on Instagram, and just trying to like find it styled in people's houses, because I just find it's so much easier obviously actually to see it fully in the sofa than just from like a tiny little swatch that goes for anything like paint colours, carpet, etc. A little swatch just isn't enough, so I would always recommend just trying to like find it on Instagram. But yeah, I did quite like the linen in people's sofas, and the sand actually did look quite nice, but our heart was just set on the creams. That is what we have gone for, and obviously we've kind of wanted to order the sofa now because it is going to take around 5 weeks, so it should get here definitely before Christmas. So yeah, I'm glad that's another thing we have decided on. And then next we do now need to get the house measured to get carpet, because obviously we do need the carpet to be in before the sofa arrives. So yeah, some exciting things. We have gone for like a 2-corner 2 sofa, so yeah, like a little bit like a corner L shape. It's gonna look like this along the back wall and going into the room, which yeah, I cannot wait to style and show you guys how it's gonna look in the lounge. I'm really excited for that. That's another big decision which we've made. So I thought I would just hop on and end the vlog. I thought I could give you a last few little updates before we round off at renovation vlog number 6. So there's a few new things that I do want to share before I finish this vlog and start the next one, but the biggest thing probably being that we have actually had the electrician now come back for the second fix. So everything bar the lounge has been done, so literally all the sockets are in. We actually have lights now, lights in the bathroom, kitchen, the niche lights are in. So yeah, that's really, really exciting. And I'm starting to see sort of like the end now. As we do get to like finishing all the rooms, it means we can sort of start to think about moving in, especially now we do fully have all the electrics. So yeah, it's actually a huge bit of progress, but let me just flip the camera and share. Okay, so firstly, you guys in the last clip would have seen me painting this railing at the top of the stairs. So these are literally just the ones that were here previously. We just thought, let's sort of basically just repurpose what was there, because there was literally nothing wrong with them. I mean, even as you can see, just from one coat of paint, how well they've actually come up. So I just sanded them down and then went over the top with that satin paint. And then of course, it probably will need a couple more coats. I mean, there's still, if you actually do go closely, you can sort of see the red from underneath still. And yeah, obviously it just needs another coat, but we sort of just did that because we are having the people come around to measure carpets, and although we are keeping all of this the same, we are going to just pop like a little bit of wood underneath at the bottom, so then the carpet can just run up to that instead of like having to put the carpet in between each of the slats of wood. So yeah, there will be an added extra bit of wood there at the bottom, but yeah, I'm actually really happy with how these have turned out just with one coat. And then, as you may have already spotted, of course there are some little bits of like filling we need to do around some of the sockets, but the sockets are finally in place, no longer just loads of different holes in the wall with wires poking out. We've got all the sockets and the light switches in, all the sockets in the rooms. In here we've got 2 switches because we're going to have a main pendant and also pendants hanging by the bedside tables. We've also sort of like drawn out ready to get some bits for the paneling in here, so this is kind of the style we're going to go for. Another socket down there, and then all the bits in the bathroom have been wired up, so that's also exciting. So we have again 2 switches, one for the niche lights and one for the spotlights. So the spotlights on the ceiling, and then how cool are these? This is one of my favorite features, especially in the bathroom, are the little niches with the niche lights in. How good does that look? I want to try and get back enough to try and show you them both. I just think that looks so nice. I'm so happy with how that's turned out, and I'm so glad we've got that. And then my mirror is finally wired up, so it has got the protective film still on it, but on the left obviously it has the button where you can stop the mirror from steaming up, and then if you just click this button, the mirror lights up like so. How nice is that? And then it does have 3 settings, so you've got the cool, I keep having to pull that up, the warm, another sort of warm setting, and then it just turns off. So yeah, that's the mirror. A few bits obviously still looking quite messy, as you know, it's still just a work in progress everywhere. There's always got to be places where you need to store things. Also got an extractor fan, pendants in each room, smoke detectors, and then let's head downstairs. I have done another coat on the stairs. We have only been able to do one side so far though, because we've been needing to keep these bits running up the stairs for now, but yeah, again, still quite dusty and messy, but this is preparing ready for a runner to be on the carpet. And then we finally made a start in the lounge. It's not looking so cluttered. Obviously there's still a few bits and bobs we need to keep in the lounge, but we have had the ceiling tacked in the lounge and also now in the hallway, so that will be plastered next weekend. So we just thought, let's make a start with just like running a coat of dilute white over the walls just to sort of like prep them. Then of course we will fill them in, plaster ceiling, paint the ceiling, also popping cornice in here and skirting as well. And then once we've done those jobs, then we'll be able to like add a few proper layers of white in here, and then whether we want to go for a different colour, which we might, even if it's just like a little bit of a warmer white or some kind of neutral. I think will be really nice for the lounge, just to make it feel more cozy. But yeah, just to show, we have made some sort of a start in here. Of course, the walls are still looking really stripped back because they will need lots of filling and that sort of thing, but it will get there. And then we will of course be starting to do the shelving either side. We want like the cupboards and then shelves above each side, and the fireplace as well. I'm excited for that job to be done. And then it will just be adding a little bit of paneling up the stairs. Then I cannot wait for us to choose our carpets, which we'll be doing next week. And then I feel like that's going to take around 3 to 4 weeks, so we'll have like 3 to 4 weeks to try and get like this whole room basically finished and ready for carpets. And then hopefully timing should work out that once the carpets are in, that the sofa should turn up. So yeah, fingers crossed timings work out, but I'm excited for that. And then the kitchen, although it has had a lot of progress again now because we needed the lounge to be clear, this has sort of become a little bit of the dumping ground, trying to keep it as kind of clean as possible. But we have had all the worktops put on, and even you can see the tap has been put on. But yeah, this is just at a little bit of a hold. There's not loads to do this, obviously, just like add on the door there, make up the drawers there, and then it's just like adding all the pelmets under and above the units. But yeah, we kind of just wanted to make a real start on the lounge, so that's why we just thought we can leave the kitchen for a moment because it's like 90% there. And yeah, it's a little bit annoying I can't show you kind of more of the progress in this vlog of the kitchen, but I feel like then at least in the next vlog, or like in a few vlogs time, depending on what I show you in the next vlog or like what we prioritize. Obviously, like I said, we are going to be prioritizing the lounge, so it'll probably be a lot of updates in the next vlog of that. And then the kitchen's gonna kind of like be the end job now because yeah, it's 90% there. It'll just be finishing off the units, putting the flooring in, which we can do right at the end. It's just getting that room done for now, ready for carpets, ready to be able to add like furniture, etc. Whereas this is kind of the room that's like at the end of the house, and yeah, it's not as important to get things done in here for other jobs to be finished, if that makes sense. So yeah, the kitchen is getting there slowly. We have everything we need for it. It's just, yeah, prioritizing jobs, putting them in the to-do list, and just at the moment this one's on the back step now, but it's really getting there and I'm excited to see it finish because it's looking so good so far. Again, we've got all the sockets put in, all the electrics working here, the tap works now. So yeah, I'm excited I get to sort of do more of a kitchen reveal for you in a later vlog. I'll be able to properly show you the worktops, show you the handles on the doors, show you the actual full kitchen with all the units in, all the pelmets on, and yeah, give you a full overview. So that will be coming soon in the future vlog. But I hope you have enjoyed this update, following along more of the renovation journey. If you have, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you are new here, definitely come subscribe so you can keep up to date on even more of the renovation progress. I hope you have liked the series so far and love following along, as I do love bringing you guys these vlogs. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for more and more progress. But again, it's a huge thank you from me. I can't wait to go soon with a brand new video.